are you doing? I looked at a couple of your videos today, full views, of course, and your shorts that I came across. I really enjoy your aspect on things. I agree with you 99% of what you say. And I appreciate your support and your, um, in some ways, you really are a mentor to me when it comes to preparedness. I truly appreciate your guidance. And I will be interested to see what happens this evening. My views were down last night, as was my watch hours. Got about half as much as I normally get, watch-wise. Maybe it was Friday night and a bunch of people were on other channels, viewing other channels. The Bud Files. Idaho Garden Girl. Joseph Moore. And KP Heathen. Six in the house and 3 likes. The Black Widow channel. Welcome. Food Forest Permaculture. Hello, Howie. Steph, oh, okay. Apologies. Good evening. Seven in the house, 5 likes. So, I have been ordering items, and I got another box in. I've been working on a goodie box for KP Heathen today, and I did some segments. I still need to do this segment where I actually fill the box. Hadn't got that one done yet. Working on it. Everything's a work in progress. I'll get it done in the next couple days. Good Lord. What a mess. Hillbilly Josh. Hello. And Chief. So I saw something from a Chief, the BC Gaming Dispatcher. Welcome. Wayne the Ungrateful Peasant. Welcome. another package. Trying to get all this stuff taken care of. Let's see. Let me write down a few names real fast. Little prepper. And the ungrateful peasant. I really have been enjoying the videos I've been watching of yours, Wayne. Good stuff. Chief, the BC Gaming Dispatcher. It's a mouthful. And Hillbilly Josh. I just unboxed another one that I just got in. Verna, how you doing? So, let's see, what did I get in? This is an NIV Haley Study Bible, which I ordered. It's a hardcover. Full color. Let's see. Heavy. Making the Bible's wisdom accessible through notes, photos, and maps. Haley Study Bible, the New International Version, NIV. I have a Haley Bible handbook. Table of contents, the Old Testament, the New Testament, table of weights and measures, reading through the Bible, the concordance. This one is, oh Lord have mercy, printed in China. God Almighty. NIV Haley's Study Bible, copyright 2020 by Zondervan. The Holy Bible, New International Version, NIV, copyright 1973. It has been updated. How the Bible's organized, 39 books in the Old Testament, 27 books in the New Testament. I like the Apocrypha. There are also some books that are not in the canon that are mentioned in the canon. Oh, good stuff. Lots of pictures. The Holy Land. I will enjoy this. I'll enjoy it. That was about $35. I was originally looking at getting a Haley Bible handbook because mine is falling apart. And I saw a Haley Bible Study Bible. I thought, hey, why don't I get that? Because when I studied I we used the NIV when I was taking theology classes through Howard Payne back in the day, 40 over 40 years ago. Becoming dangerous. And Kelly Singh. How are you doing? And Emo Deer. How are you doing? It has been recommended that I find a person that can basically be my wing man or lady. Yeah, I understand also some trolls are out tonight, but none of the channels that I've seen coming in tonight I would classify as a troll. So, of the 15 channels that I've written down that have come through and identified themselves, they've all been legit people that visit me on a regular basis. 12 likes. If you haven't left a like, please leave a like to support the channel. It will be greatly appreciated. So I did a short that I released earlier today, and it has a little less than 300 views. You know, it amazes me how people are so tight with their likes. Whenever I go and I visit a channel, I always leave a like. A lot of times I'll tell you what like number I am, but I always leave a like and I always leave a supportive comment. If you don't leave a comment, they won't know you were there. So here I have a short that I did, and it was basically a case of rations. A few images from a case of rations that I opened up, and I gave them to my kids at schools. Divvied them up to my kids, and I got 9 likes, close to 300 views, and I got 9 likes and 5 or 6 comments. 9 likes. And people sometimes wonder why, you know, I don't know. I don't understand, trolls. I, you know, there are sick people, I guess, that get off on trying to be disruptive or trying to cause chaos or havoc or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Um, Well, I understand you want views. I understand once you get monetized, the idea is views, getting people who will watch the commercials. They throw commercials up. I don't know. It, don't know. 7 in the house, 13 likes. I was communicating with somebody earlier, and well, I communicate with a couple of different people, but one of them, we were talking about trolls and people coming into your stream or leaving stupid comments on your videos and such. Sorry, I was using a Sharpie earlier, and trying to figure out what motivates people to do stupid stuff like that. I mean, I've got kids at school that I work with because I work with a behavioral unit, and it's the most difficult kids in my school to work with. And things that they expect other people to accomplish, they don't expect me because of who I've got. And like they were benchmarking. So they get all the kids to take a benchmark test before we have the STAR state assessment. And my kids basically blow it off and just put in the answer down. And for whatever reason, Friday morning before we got out for spring break, they decided they wanted the kids to redo the math benchmark, 8th graders. And I've got 2 of them. And mine didn't want to do it because they said they did it before, and I'm sure they blew it off. They just put anything down. So I was communicating with my AP, and I texted him and said, hey, just so you know, both of these kids don't want to do it. They said they did it before, and I'm sure they blew it off. So he texted back a thumbs up. He understood. Uh, yeah, the idea of bots. I don't understand the idea of bots. The idea of hackers trying to disrupt. Um, I don't understand. I really do not understand. But again, I will tell you because we are trying to focus on the idea of prepping. Yeah, I had somebody come in recently. Maybe it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. And they were nice and they were leaving comments and everything. And I looked at their channel and they had their picture up and they had some videos up and such. A few videos up. So I knew it was a relatively young channel. Maybe they had about 100 subscribers. So I gave them standard moderator. And along comes somebody else coming in, a new one. And I was communicating with that person. And then I'm going about my business and I'm not paying attention, and I'm talking. And then all of a sudden I see where somebody had uh, put a channel in timeout. And it was this other new channel that I was talking to. And I said, well, what happened? What's going on? Lost half my people, but I'm back. 20 minutes into the stream. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I pay over $100 a month for my internet, and I've got my router right here in my man cave, so I'm not very far from and I don't understand why it happened. Bots, I don't know. Oh, don't get me started on him. God, man, do not get me started on him. He's basically everything wrong with America started with him and his vice president. Um, so I guess trying to get back to what I was dealing with, I buy packs of, you get 7 sticks, Folgers coffee. I get 7 sticks. I add 8 ounces of water. It says add 6, but I put 8 in it. And I usually use French vanilla creamer, but you get 7 sticks for $1. This is one thing that has not went up. Knock on wood, because I'm sure it will. And I try to put these in, or I put a Nescafe in my box with stuff that I give out. And good stuff. I was over today and I bought some more Crystal Delight, I guess, or Crystal Light. I bought some lemonade today, a couple packs of lemonade. Oh, you think I need to be hardwired in? I'm I'm planning on getting a new MacBook. And when I get my MacBook, I'm probably going to use that for my live streams. And I will not be using my what did you pay for them? Mr. Whistle, welcome. I I buy components. I buy a lot of freeze dried. I've been buying number 10 cans. A lot of number 10 cans. And I buy a lot of humanitarian daily rations. And that you get bang for the buck with those because you know what all you get in them. Donation. Okay. Well, that's good. You know, if you get the actual U.S. military rations right now, you get a case A or a case B, or you get a case A and a B together. You're going to pay um, for one case. You're going to pay around $150, and that's for a 12 pack. And if you get 2 together, you're going to pay. You might get 270 if you buy an A and B together, and you're looking at something that's probably got an inspection date of 23 or 24. So they're 3 or 4 years old already. Hopefully they've been stored properly. Uh, I'm glad you're doing good, Mr. Whistle. So, like I said, uh, I got a Haley's Study Bible in today. hardcover. Nice binding. Has 150 photos of ancient sites, over 6,000 bottom of the page study notes, concordance with over 10,000 scriptural references, words of Jesus in red, satin ribbon marker, exclusive Zondervan NIV comfort print typeface, 9-point print size, over 750 articles, charts, and maps gleaned from the best-selling Bible handbook of all times, Haley's Bible Handbook, complete text of the accurate, readable, and clear New International Version. Got that today. I paid about $35 for it. Free delivery. Mom of 4 boys. Welcome. Appreciate you coming over, Mom. Nine in the house, 16 likes. You know, I've had 17 channels come through who've identified themselves, and I can always tell you exactly which channel it is that never leaves a like. I was communicating with Bus Stop earlier and another friend channel, and we were all talking about the guy comes in, leaves the same comment. Sometimes he'll come onto one of your shorts or your video and your stream, and he leaves the same comment. He may say hello to a couple of people, never leaves a like. I've been to his channel before, and I always leave a comment and a like. And some of these people, I don't know. They don't have home training. They may be in a family, but they don't have home training. And you get people who say, well, so-and-so was not raised to submit to societal or to comply with societal norms, what's normal in society. So you've got these people who are what we used to call socially maladjusted, but in their circle, they're not. That's how they roll in their circle. Sort of like what would be acceptable in gangster society, or they just, I don't know. But that really, growing up, and I'm sorry I said, that was something we used to say when we were younger, when I was a kid. When I was growing up, times were a little different, things were a little different. We had different values. You never wanted to be seen in clothes that had holes in them. That was an embarrassment, and that was a shameful experience because you didn't want people to know you were so poor that your clothes had holes in them. And if you tore a pair of pants, like if you had a good pair of pants, you tore it, they'd sew it up, they'd put a patch on it. Better that you had a patch on it than you had a hole in it. And nowadays you've got kids who will purchase clothes for an outrageous sum of money that has holes all over in it. And that's supposed to be stylish. Looking impoverished like a homeless person And a lot of the homeless people dress better than these people. But that's stylish. Belinda's Country Living. Thanks for coming in, Belinda. Well, I appreciate you helping my channel. Yeah, brainwashing. I agree, Uncle Al. Yeah. Well, like my daughter's got some of those genes. She's got, good genes, and then she's got these genes, and she bought them that way. But she's very careful where she wears them. Like, she might go to church in a pair of jeans on a, not a Sunday, but like on a, when they have this Bible study or some such, she might go in a pair of jeans, but she won't go with the jeans with the holes in it. But if she goes out with her friends, she'll wear her damn jeans with holes in them. And I said, well, hell, I don't want people to think that I can't afford to dress you well. And she buys her own clothes now. She's at the point where she buys her own clothes, or, you know, I mean, she's working now. And I don't know. I don't know. The way kids think, the way kids do these days. How are you doing, bus stop? Ten in the house, 18 likes. Please leave a like if you have not done so. Yeah, well, we have dress codes. If a student is going to wear pants with holes in them, they have to have tights on underneath. You can't be showing skin. So you'll get girls that'll wear, the pants type tights, the black tights, and then they'll have a pair of pants on, jeans, that have a few holes in them, like around the knees, or some of them on the thigh area. And I've seen adults, that dress like that. Their parents dress like that. A lot of these kids, they're junior high age kids that we have. So a lot of times their parents are in their 30s. You know, the parents had the kids young. The parents are in the 30s, and I don't know. I don't know. It's just the way it is. Uh, hey, I'm not calling you your Christian name, which I happen to know, Bruno. Don't panic. I won't use it. I'm good at keeping secrets. So I've been getting books in. I've ordered some more, and I ordered a water test kit. Test for 20 different things. You get strips, and you can do a water test, and it'll tell you what's in the water. Um, you can go to a stream or a lake, pull up some water, put the strip in, let it sit for 48 hours. When you pull it out, it'll indicate what's in the water, if there's something you got to worry about in the water. Um, Purification tablets. I've got lots of those. And I've also got the liquid type. And usually you've got like a type A, you've got a bottle A, you've got a bottle B. You put one of the tabs from bottle A in, wait 30 minutes. You put the tab from bottle B in, wait 30 minutes, and then it should be drinkable, provided the source is, not a toxic waste dump. You got to watch out, and you can't be drinking pool water. You want to kill your kidneys, yeah. Uh, yeah, you do have to worry about the tap water. I drink filtered water. I don't drink tap water. Yeah, I need to get a new set. Well, it'll be an old set. It'll be 20 years old, but I want to get a good quality set of like Encyclopedia Britannicas, 2000s ish, 2000 ish, and I'm on the market for a set of those. I want in print. Back in the days, I had a set of encyclopedias way back when, and I let them go. But I want to get a set. So, I got in a Prepper's Medical Manual, the ultimate readiness guide for medical emergencies and disaster situations. This is by a prepper who's an EMT. Be prepared to face any medical emergency with this essential guide. And it is over 200 pages. And it's got a lot of pictures in it, different types of stuff. A lot of good stuff. I got that in. One that I have that I've gone through, I got this one at Sam's Club. I paid $13.38. I've had it a couple years. The Survival Handbook. And it's got, it's very well, just as an example, it's got lots of good stuff in it. Lots of pictures and illustrations, various. Another one I got in, I need to read. Prepper's Water Purification Survival Bible. I'll put these up on my community wall. How to Find, Harvest, Filter, Purify, and Store Water Off the Grid by Jonathan Nash. I think I paid like $13 for this one. Water of Life, Assessing Your Water Needs, Creating Water Stores, Finding Water, Ensuring Your Supply, Getting It Drinkable, Water Sustainability, Water and Waste, Basic DIY Plumbing Ideas, Gardening, Irrigation, several coordinating systems. And then I read through yesterday a shopping and to-do list. Storage tanks, testing strips, buckets, Castile soap. I ordered a 6-pack of bars of soap, Castile soap. Roof and lawn rain catchment barrels, portable gas stove, good to have. Propane also, canned heat, sterno. A paper map of your area, preferably laminated. Bleach for home cleaning, water purification tablets for easy to carry water cleaning. Filters designed for camping and survival. Hydrogen peroxide, borax, white vinegar, and bleach for cleaning. Electrolyte salt, potassium chloride, magnesium chloride. This book preferably in physical paperback form. If you have a well that requires power, you will want a gas power generator. And I commented before, I'm big on propane. You get a dual fuel generator. You want to use propane. The life of your generator will be better with propane than with gas. It'll survive longer. You need to remember that religiously you count those hours, and when it says change the oil, you change the oil. So you want to have plenty of stuff to do your oil changes. It's a good idea to have 2 generators so that you can rest them. You run one down. When it's time to refuel it, you kick the other one in, let that one rest until you run the other one down. Then that way you alternate. Bug out bag that you can grab and go in a hurry, preferably a backpack. A shovel that will come in handy in many ways. Solar stills, burying water caches, digging a well, digging a cellar. You want a sharpshooter. You want a shovel like a spade, but you also want a sharpshooter. You probably want a pick, want a good axe, want a good post hole. There's 5 or 6 different hand tools. Want a good saw. 5 or 6 hand tools you need to have. Camouflage. This doesn't mean a pattern that looks like plants at a distance. In the broader sense, I mean something that can conceal your water and supplies so that anyone looking your way won't suspect that you have something worth stealing. A plan A, a Plan B, and a Plan C. This isn't something you can buy, it's something you need to make and share with everyone who will be a part of your plan. Composting tumbler. Not mandatory, but a pretty good thing to have. A ladder. You will need this if you plan on a rooftop rain catchment. You can clean your roof and gutters, and you will need it. If you hand dig wells, you'll need to get out of the hole somehow. Toiletries, enough to last a year. This includes toilet paper. Last time when we had the pandemic, we had to run on toilet paper. People freaking out, didn't have any toilet paper. Why wait until you're out before you go buy some? Use biodegradable, eco-friendly options if you can. These will work better for composting, black water, and waste disposal. An auger for digging holes and finding groundwater. And it's got a glossary in it. In the glossary, golden horde. People who will flee the cities in a crisis unprepared, looting the suburbs, etc. Looters. to be shot on sight. Yes, propane and propane accessories. Alacanada. Welcome, Alacanada. Thank you for coming. 11 in the house, 19 likes. And for any of you who have been reaching your milestone at your 1,000 or your 500, working on your 1,000, your 4,000 watch hours, your 3,000 watch hours, congratulations. So, everybody needs to consider having stuff in writing. Getting a Kindle format doesn't really help you if the electronics go out. You need to have paper copies. I keep a journal. I keep a paper calendar. I keep notes on who comes into my streams, who to go and thank. I keep a log of stuff I buy. I have an inventory. I have an inventory. When I order stuff, I write it down. When it comes in, I cross it out. But I also have it written down what I ordered. Old school. I write notes on stuff I read. Yeah, like clickbait or thumbnails. You gotta have a good thumbnail. You gotta have a good image for people to click on it. You know, every so often, I release something like shorts, and then they get 1,000 views, and you think, wow, man, that's not that much. I mean, you get a big channel, they get 1,000 views, they expect 1,000 views. I average 100 views or so. I do shorts, 100, 150 views. 200 views, 300 views, I'm happy. Sometimes 800, 900 views. The one that I have that has the most, I got 1,800 views on one. And you think, no, that's not that much. Well, for me, it's a bunch. You know, if I release something and 45 minutes later it's got 300 views, to me, that's a big deal. You know, it's like, wow. And how stuff like that, you know, gets that kind of views. You know, I release a video and I was getting hundreds of views on my videos. Now I release a video in the first 24 hours, it's got 50 views. You know, I'm not working my channel the way I was. I'm working. And you can say, well, you know, you got to put more effort in. Well, I got a day job. You know, I'm old. I got a day job. I was retired. You know, uh, my retirement check is more than a lot of people make, and then I make that, and then I have other income, and I have my job. You know, working now, teaching. And what I find funny is that we got a couple of newer assistant principals. I make more topped out as a teacher because I'm just teaching now, not an administrator. I make more than they do, and they're the APs, assistant principals, and I make more than my district does not pay assistant principals that well. You I transferred here from Corpus, and I stepped down from a higher position when I was in Corpus, and I came here and I got an assistant principal's position at a middle school. And my first year, they paid me like $50,000, and that was like 20 years ago. And I was making a lot better pay when I was down in Corpus. And eventually, I got up to where I was making, you know, I never worked in a position where I was like super rich, but I was making like $75,000, $76,000 as a principal, you know. And then I wound up retiring after 30 years. And, when you retire after 30 years, your retirement pay is like two-thirds of what you're making. So, I mean, if your average pay is like $72,000 and then you retire with 30 years in, then you can figure that two-thirds of 72,000 is like 48,000. So your retirement's like 4,000 a month. I'm not saying what mine is, but I mean that's rule of thumb. Uh, yeah, my teaching position pays me more now than my retirement, but my retirement I will get. And then when I turn 65, I need to work 3 more years. I need to get through 3 more years. I'll get Social Security, and I'll get Medicare, and then my retirement insurance that I have now through the state will be my secondary, and your Medicare will be my primary. So it'll pretty much pay 100%. You know. Uh, so so I'm working on KP Heathen's box. I did some segments today. I did a taco segment, and then I did a lunch segment where I went and got a burger and fries. Yeah, I did a lunch segment where I had a burger and fries. No, it wasn't burger and fries. It was a barbecue. Sorry, I'm lying. It was I went over and bought a barbecue. I got the lunch special, chopped beef sandwich, which was actually sliced beef, which they chopped up. Beans, potato salad with the sides, and a Coke. It's very good. About $16. And yeah, I did that segment. I'm gonna throw in the segment with Uncle Al. Where I did shout out to him. I'm gonna throw in my short segment that I just did. Got a couple of different shorts that I had done. That We'll throw those in, put it all together. Probably be about 30 minutes or so. And I'll release it as a premiere probably Wednesday. Uh, but I'll be getting KP Heathen's box out, and then the next one after that. And I have all the components, and I bought 5 boxes, so I got boxes now. Will be for Scott the SD Mountain Man. And I've sent Scott stuff before, and he sent me stuff, so um, he's a good guy. He's been busy. He's not here tonight, but, he oftentimes will leave me a comment after the fact. And I've got a lot more people who view my videos that don't necessarily view my live streams, and people who view my live streams that don't necessarily view my videos. So it is what it is. You know how that works. Prepper Book Club. Thank you for coming in, Prepper Book Club. This week, I need to do an unboxing. And Mike Crusher Reviews. Hello, Mike. I'm really behind on my viewing. I know I probably owe Mike 1 or 2 videos. And I need to get to some of y'all that I've been neglecting. 21 likes, 10 in the house. And to show you something else. Oh, God darn it. Ah. Oh, it's heavy. It's heavy. I've got another unboxing I need to do. I got a Pecron power station. I gotta do an unboxing video of that one. I got that on sale. 40% off regular price. And I tend to buy stuff when I can get stuff on sale. So I'll do that this week. I'll get that out. And I will try to show some love. I need to do some posts on my community wall. You really need to look at my community wall when I post new stuff. I oftentimes will have items with pricing on it that I recommend, stuff that I buy. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm a small guy. I'm a big guy, but I'm a small channel, Wow, he's a big channel. He's got like 1,500, subscribers or whatever. Please. Oh man, you're really you're really a card today. Bus stop. So remember, scouting teaches preparedness. I was a scout. Some of you may be work with your kids who are in scouting, an assistant scout master or whatever, den master or whatever. And good experience. The curriculum that they use, they really teach good stuff. I really enjoyed it when I was active close to 50 years ago. And it taught me a lot. And I'm the person I am today because of my experiences, and what I learned. So be prepared. Life is good. I hear the dogs barking, but it is what it is. I will be back tomorrow from Sunday. It will be a taco talk. And I'll have some more stuff coming in, I understand, tomorrow, and I'll unbox it and show it to you. So I appreciate you. Please leave a like if you haven't. Please look at my short. Um, everybody, have a blessed day, and I'll be back tomorrow for another Sunday edition of Taco Talk. Bye.